The refugee community in Chicago is diverse and continues to grow, but there are many obstacles for refugees trying to get a job. Two DePaul PhD students in the College of Computing and Digital Media, Badar Alawadi and Radar Ismail, are familiar with this problem and are working to find some solutions. They've come up with an idea called BridgeLink, one that turned into a reality after they won a credit grant through a startup program.
We are simply a tech platform that bridges the gap between the refugee community, the educated ones, the experienced ones of them, with corporate America. So we are simply a matchmaker. We find an opportunity and we find the right talent for it, and we do the matchmaking.
BridgeLink focuses on helping refugees find jobs in the STEM field, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics.
Looking at statistics, Department of Labor declared 2.4 million STEM-based jobs gone and filled in 2018 because they simply couldn't find the right talent for it. While we have thousands of refugees who are in STEM, who have a lot of experience, a very good education from wherever they come from, and they can't get a job.
There's often a disconnect between employers and the refugee community. BridgeLink is trying to close that gap.
We met with over 15 different employers over the past couple of months, and none of them realizes what a refugee means. What they don't realize that a refugee is not an immigrant. A refugee is simply en route for citizenship, no questions asked.
Radar Ismail grew up as a refugee, fleeing his home country, Iraqi Kurdistan, and enduring hardships at a very early age.
I lived in a very tough situation. I was born in 1984 during the Iraqi and Iranian war. And in 1991, there was an uprising in Kurdistan against the Saddam Hussein's regime. So people went there and rejected the Saddam Hussein, but suddenly we got attacked. So I was at that time 7 years old, and then we left the city and we lived more than 4 months in the mountains in a very bad situation, suffering from hunger and cold. We lost many family members because we just had to leave the city as soon as possible. So we couldn't even find our family members.
BridgeLink is still being developed, with improvements continuing to be made to the platform.
We are in the, let's call them advanced stages in developing the entire platform. And the way it works, it's just going to simply bring both sides of the equation to one middle place.
People can go to the website, and we have a mailing list that can join that, and then we will help them with their further inquiries.
And Alawadi has advice for refugees struggling with their job search.
I think many of them have potential. Many of them have the perfect credentials any employer will be looking for, and all what they need is just to go out and look for those opportunities.
For more information, visit www.bridgelink.co. Reporting for Good Day DePaul, I'm Ariana Kraft.